Hello. Welcome, everybody, back to the Film Nerd stream. I am Jared Wackerly, of course, here with Garrett Price and Nick Whalen. I don't know why I'm talking like a robot.
I
Tonight,
like it though.
yeah, that was weird. Tonight, we're going to be covering a couple of the combine risers, Denzel Mims and Chase Claypool. Two big-bodied wide receivers, so let's see how they stack up with one another. Garrett, how's it going? Nick, how's it going?
Dude, it's going really well. I'm personally very excited to look at both of these players because I don't think that there were two players. You guys can correct me if you think I'm wrong, but I don't think there's two players that gained any more stock during their time at the combine than these two players. So I'm personally really excited to look at both of these guys. And here, hold on real quick. I got to get something.
No, we're not holding on.
What is he saying? Hold on, in
Yeah, what is this?
a live feed?
This is bullshit. But yeah, man, Claypool ran a
Is he
4.42.
hanging a picture now on the wall?
What is he doing?
What is he? This is live. This is like real life right now. That's not a straight picture.
He had to fart.
He had to, oh, is that it?
Garrett, you had to go rip ass real quick off camera.
Basically, no, I have this stupid thing. Hopefully, you guys can't hear it too much. Like where I normally sit, I forgot it was super close to this vent, so I had to like change the heat setting so it's not like blowing air into the microphone.
I thought you were gonna hang a picture quick. So it looks like you were trying to make something even.
Yeah,
but
let me.
anyway, hello everyone.
Yeah, hello.
My name's Nick.
Sorry
Hello.
about that.
I'm just excited for Garrett's shirt. I thought it was a really awesome shirt choice for
Thank
the
you.
pod. That's the
Appreciate
only
it.
thing I'm
Yep.
excited about. Nothing else, just the shirt.
What's up, Keeper King Jams? But yeah, I mean, we got two big body wide receivers. Going into it, there's been a lot of talk about possibly moving Chase Claypool to tight end. Then he went into the combine and ran a 4.42, jumped 40 inches in the vertical. Was it 40, 42 or something like that?
Let me check. 40.5 and he had 19 bench
40.5.
press reps.
So I
And
mean,
126 inches in the broad jump, which is still pretty good.
6'4", 230 pounds. Could be a nice move tight end if they do decide to move him there. But I think he kind of.
Sorry, one thing that I drew a conclusion because when you want to look at like all the athletic freaks of guys that are like 230 plus, Calvin and Julio, etc. Two of them are from Notre Dame the last 2 years, Miles Boykin and Charles Claypool. I think Notre Dame has the steroid thing going on.
That's what it is.
Oh, well,
There's gotta be
okay.
something.
We're gonna
Let's start the conspiracy right
put those
here.
allegations
Yes.
out there
Right now.
Yes,
The rumor started here.
There's something. They're blood doping. There's something going on there because neither of those guys we thought were going to do this, and then they're like crazy. So
Yeah.
okay, maybe their strength staff's good. I don't know
mean,
something.
Yeah. Coming into this, do you guys have any like thoughts already on Claypool? I've watched a little of his tape and I haven't really been impressed. So to see him put those combine numbers up, it's definitely making everyone, or it should make everyone, take a second look for sure.
Yeah, no, I'd rather just do this live, honestly.
Yeah, let's take a look. We're
Yeah,
gonna
got
watch
cover four
the
here.
first game against Georgia.
Cover four is like the standard now, isn't it, Jared? Like everyone's running that.
Yeah, I mean it's a very versatile defense.
Blocking, not so
How's it going?
much.
That was okay. He just didn't stick with it.
You didn't stay with it.
It wasn't like a Justin Jefferson block,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
It's not that
I've
bad.
heard a
You guys
lot
are
of people
freaking
saying, that's one reason they're talking about moving the tight end because he can block and he's willing to block. But, I mean, that's a whole different.
I mean, he's a big boy.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
235 is nothing to sneeze at.
Looks like he has
There
to
we go.
work a little bit to get into his speed, not as much burst as some of the other guys that we watched so far.
Well, and that was my thought going in was, I didn't see the 4.2 type speed on tape.
Me
We
neither.
had that prediction thing that we did ahead of time, and I had him down at a 4.59, and I thought I was being generous.
Hey, Garrett, who won that one, by the way?
I don't know. I don't know who won.
It was me. And then
okay.
and Jared got second, and then Jared got first in running backs, and I got second. So we crushed everyone. Where do you finish?
Bad.
I
He was
think I
bad.
was. Shut up. That's not even true. I was like fourth in one and third in the other, or something like that.
So nerds are bringing it, is what you're saying.
Eric
Yeah.
Wolfmeyer says Mims has been in his top 6 for the past 2 months, but now he might have to reach higher than he expected in order to get him. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I'm excited to get in a Mims tape.
yeah, we'll get into him here after Claypool, but I think his stock has definitely risen.
It's a bad overthrow. How do you miss that? Under route. That's pretty good
We
there. I
haven't
mean,
really-
he stacked him quick here. Used his hands, got free.
Yeah. We haven't really had too much to look at here in this tape so far, unfortunately. He had a big year. He had like 1,200, 1,300 yards and 13 touchdowns.
Right. Was this a big game against Georgia?
Yeah, what was the stat line on this game?
I don't know.
Here, I can look real quick.
We didn't have a ton of games to choose from with
That's an
them here,
under.
but
Smooth transition. He came flat across the field. I like that. Even though he actually went negative to make sure he didn't drift upfield.
yeah.
Burst. He got what he could. Don't mind it.
See, this is where I think he could be a weapon.
Yeah, he wasn't. He ran his own guy here, but the Georgia guy pushed him in.
Yeah. Not a great ball here either.
No.
Just a
Your
prayer.
book's not good.
No, he's not.
6 for 66 and a touchdown.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll assume that it gets better.
We've already seen the one.
Okay.
Not a bad route. Took him a while to change direction
Yeah,
here, though.
he doesn't
His
really like
deceleration wasn't as good.
pump his arms to get back either.
I always like my receivers to throw their inside elbow. Jared, I don't know if you were ever taught that or you heard receivers, but that makes them turn more. You know, when you throw an elbow and it gets your hands up.
Yeah. I feel
So,
like
right there is
it
tough
helps
to
your
turn to
hips
turn.
turn. It's kind of like
Yep.
throwing a football. You throw that offhand to your side, pull it through. Oh, okay.
So, with this great combine, how much stock do you guys put into this? Obviously, we're tape people, but how much stock do you put into the combine numbers?
Not much, personally, honestly. It's more of either opening, like telling me, hey, you need to take a second look to somebody, or like you need to cross this guy off your board, like you ran a 4.9 or 4.8 as a running back, you know.
I'm the same way. I put more into he's done well with press coverage right now. I'm impressed with that.
He really has. Yeah, he
And
rips
uses his
through very
hands.
well.
Yep, and he stacks. I put more into the sizes, honestly.
Yeah.
I want to know the real sizes.
Seeing what the measurements are.
I mean, maybe 5%, but like, Jared said, it's let me know, hey, this guy is about what I thought he was, maybe a little faster, maybe a little slower, because the way they use their athleticism makes all the difference in the world. Josh Kelly's not a 4.51 guy on the field. He's not.
No.
I don't care what he ran at the combine. He doesn't play that way on the field.
So far, it's like watching Claypool. I'm like, 4.42, really? Like,
Yeah, no, I'm not seeing it. He looks like he's a little bit of a build-up guy
yeah.
to me with his speed. Like right there, that's not 4.42.
No.
He didn't eat that cushion enough to turn his hips all the way. He's just kind of running with him a little bit, and Georgia's blitzing the corners a couple times in this one.
Yeah, they have.
I bet he's going to break outside here. What do you think? We had a tight alignment.
Yeah. I'd like
That
to
one,
see
that
him.
one, that one I didn't like. The corner's
Yeah.
already outside of him. He should have went inside. I think inside of release.
He needs to make a better move at the line here. That was kind of
Well, his first step, he didn't gain any yards. He lost
Sloppy.
yards. Yep.
sloppy footwork.
You got to challenge his technique, and he didn't do that. He right into what the corner wanted. And so when I say challenge technique, I mean you have to make it think it's a two-way go with the corner. You could go right or left of him, so that way he can't be aggressive. Right there, he was kind of giving it away where he's going to go.
Yeah.
Which then the corner can really press him and mess up the route.
So how's everybody doing tonight? What'd you say?
Yeah,
that's the first slot one, I think.
Well, it would be interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if he was used as a stand-up Y.
Yeah.
You know, at times in the NFL, I think that would be a good fit for him. I'm not saying he can't play the X, but I think a stand-up Y would be a good fit.
Mm-hmm.
Not the best tape here.
No.
Oh, flea flicker! It worked out really well.
What's up with the chat tonight? We only got a couple people talking. Whew.
Yeah.
Seller who
not excited about the combine
This is
risers.
putting him to sleep.
Well,
sorry,
ask us
man.
a question, and hopefully some better Claypool stuff.
I'm sorry, man. I know this is not very exciting right here, but this is
that was
nice.
okay.
There we go. There we go.
Wasn't a true speed out in my opinion. It was a little bit of a middle.
Yeah, good job
between
getting his
out
foot
and a
down.
speed out. So far, him breaking down and getting out of breaks has been troubling for me.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't see as much burst.
What up, Phil? How you doing, man? Phil and I had a nice conversation today about some prospects.
Oh yeah, you did not miss Mims, one of your favorite prospects. We will get to him next.
Yeah, Mims is coming up. If we're still awake after this tape.
Yeah,
Look at everybody. Everybody's like, yeah, we just want to watch Mims. We don't care.
Yeah, everybody's like, come on, this is boring as shit. Cole Kmet out here.
That's my 10-1.
He's no Alberto, guys.
Ian Book's just staring down Claypool this whole time.
Yep.
Book is not a good quarterback.
Oh, I wonder why the safety was there.
Yeah, right. I know.
Weird.
So he's running
Look at where the safety comes from, by the way. He starts in the opposite hash. Go from the beginning. Watch him. He's in the opposite hash. He's already looking left. And he comes all the way over to get over the top of this.
Yeah.
Oh, boys and girls, that is why you do not stare down the read. 101. I have my quarterbacks in high school trying to look off. Come on.
He thinks the corner's coming. He's trying to let Book know.
Yep. They've been blitzing, like I said.
He didn't, but good burst off the line here. Good adjustment to the football.
Mm-hmm. But nice what play. I don't like... Go ahead, Garrett.
No. You're good. I was just saying that was a nice play. Was that ruled in or not?
I can't tell.
Catch?
It looks like a catch.
What I don't like here is...
he says a catch.
Can you go back to the start here, Jared?
Mm-hmm. We're about to get a replay.
So, I mean, he starts inside the numbers, okay? And he ends up right by the sideline. That's another, that's 6-7 yards probably. He has to go to the right, and he's outside releasing the corner, who already is inside shading him. It looks like he's splitting the crotch, right?
Yeah.
So he's a bigger than this corner. He should not get shoved. When you get shoved that far to the sideline, it makes it really hard for the quarterback to throw it in a window. You're leaving a really small area he has to fit that into. But if you leave a lot of room out there and you lean into the corner, then you can fade outside. It's like right here, he gets pushed all the way to the sideline. He's got 1 yard. Yes, they completed it, thank goodness. But lean inside and give him a yard or two. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't be that big and be a finesse receiver. Do you know what I mean? That's what I feel like I'm seeing right now. Like,
yeah, definitely
lean in, get physical.
His routes are, someone mentioned it here in the chat. Great potential, just very raw. Yeah, I think I would agree. He is a raw. We know he's a good athlete. He definitely does have some things to work on, like his route running.
Why did he start looking so soon too?
Yep, that's the other thing. He
started looking very, very early. And because they just need one. I was like, he did not get 2 feet down. No, you're good. I got my college and my pro mixed up for a second. I was like, he didn't get 2 feet down.
Yeah, it's a good catch there.
No, it's a very good catch.
Yeah, there have been some talks. He was at the Senior Bowl, and then I feel like after that week, there were a lot of talks about Claypool possibly moving to tight end. Which, I mean, that's a tough transition. Like,
This
It
is
is.
okay. Go back. I just don't like this. He makes no threat to go inside. He like does that little stutter. Does anyone believe he's going inside?
Nah,
The corner didn't believe he was going to go inside.
he knew he was
I
able to
didn't.
just body this guy.
Yeah, but that's all he did. I mean, again, at least he was physical there, but
Could have been a
just
flag.
Not good routes right now.
Yeah,
At least make
route
him
running is
think you're
definitely a
gonna
little
run
iffy.
a slant. You know.
Yeah. But again, 2 good catches here in a row.
Contested.
Yeah.
And that's probably going to be his game, despite being a 4-2 guy, apparently, or 4-4-2. You know, yeah, not 4-2. 4-4-2. I still think he's going to be more of a contested catch player because even at the junction points, he's not creating separation. You know, the guys are still staying with him, and yes, he can improve his route running.
Good heads
but
up
I don't
play
see
there.
any suddenness. I don't see any burst. So I think he's still
one?
going to be a contested catch guy at the next level.
See, I don't think he was supposed to even run this. I think he saw that the corner blitzed.
And he sat.
Yeah, he just got open.
Yeah.
Good heady play.
Someone said that playing the end zone reminded them of Mike Evans. Mike Evans was a beast and physical, like in a bully compared to Claypool. So.
Ooh, don't come in this house talking about Mike Evans.
Dude, I love Mike Evans.
Yeah, I mean, so far he has, for a bigger guy, he has shown some good body control at the catch point for sure.
I mean, if you want to say he's the poor version of Mike Evans, I'm serious. Like, think of the worst version of Mike Evans, and then a poor version of that. Okay. Oh, there you go.
Like Claypool.
Look at Ian. 4th and 9.
Throw it up, baby. Come on,
And like
Claypool.
even here, hold on, even here, pause it. Like pause it like right here. Okay. So he's bigger than all these guys. Okay. The ball's going there. He doesn't get off the ground. Use that 40.5-inch vertical. Watch how high he gets here.
And he falls backwards.
Like, what are you doing? This is your play. AJ Green extending high, catching that, you know.
Yeah. I think he had some guys hanging on his shoulders, but.
Right.
All right, we're moving on. That was a boring film.
Scott Connor 2 years later.
I mean, for right now, he's still kind of what I thought. I don't dislike him, but I'm not seeing the explosive athlete that the combine told us he was.
No.
All right, so
Like
we're
I
on
said,
to Virginia
PEDs.
Tech here. I think he had like 11 catches in this game, so it should be a little more.
Was he in the slot there? Was he number 3?
Yeah.
The first one? He had that
do we not
over
have
route?
circles on this one?
I think he's at the top of the screen.
Is he the top?
Yeah,
Okay.
bottom of the screen here.
All right. Oh, yeah. So then, yeah, easy to identify would be he's the one that doesn't have a sock on one leg because he's got swag.
Yeah, knocked on
He's
his
so
ass.
tough. He doesn't need that warmth of that calf.
I mean, this is pass interference, right? He just gets tackled.
That is.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's one way to make sure.
Did they even throw the flag? They didn't.
Hey, and this is kind of perfect. Before this, Mark said he looks like he's getting bullied too much on contested catches. He just got bullied on that route completely.
Scott Connor said Claypool equals Ricky Seals Jones.
I could see that actually.
Yeah, he's at the top of the screen here. I'll call him out if there's not a circle, but
See that was at least quick on that hitch.
oh, there it is.
Circles a bit.
Garrett.
What is he doing on that one? He like wasn't even blocking that guy. He missed him if he ran it.
Supposed to be
Oh, we got
speed
out and up. Out and up.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Really sold that out. I believe 100% of that
Okay,
one.
good catch.
That was a good catch at least. I give him that.
Yeah. I mean, this one, he's moving here.
He's kind of body catching more than you should though too.
Yeah, he
Right?
body catches a lot. I've noticed that too.
So far, Claypool hasn't even gotten into my top 15 receivers. Where are you guys at with him?
Oh, you said that? I thought you were reading the chat. Top
Oh,
of the
what?
screen. Here.
That's how it was for me before going into this. So I was hoping to see that change. We'll see. He's still got time.
This was to Komet. That's Komet. He's in the slot here.
Tight end one, baby.
Really?
Yeah, I do like that. That's the funny part about this tight end class is I've heard about 5 or 6 different.
Dude, Ian
tight
Book
end
hit him
ones that people
square in
have.
the numbers. He's so open.
Book's bad.
So accurate.
Like
accurate.
not even close, bro.
Bottom of the screen here.
Oh man.
Hope they show a replay on that. And they don't.
That was Sam Fink.
He gets into like right here. You can see he's gonna get into this like this hop, like these hop steps. You know, like right here, he's gonna get into this hop on his release.
Yeah.
Why? It's a waste.
He just
For a big
doesn't.
guy, too.
I don't see fantasy producer here at all. Like
No.
project player, like 4th round rookie pick type thing here. This is what I'm seeing. Like
Draft
he's
guy
a,
Jimmy says, imagine if Claypool had an elite QB. Well, imagine if Claypool played up to his ability. He'd be part of it. Right now, I worry about skill and technique as well as the athleticism at the combine isn't showing up here. So this is multiple fold and not being physical enough. That's 3-fold right now for me.
When he's been able to have a full route development go on. I'll tell you after this run by 2nd and 9, he faked.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to own Claypool in any of my leagues right now.
Especially where he's probably going to be drafted after that hype. We'll see what kind of draft capital he gets in the NFL draft. That is going to be a determining factor as well. But
Okay, go
yeah,
back.
I'm really enthused.
This fake out. He doesn't even snap his head back.
yeah.
Nobody believes this. Come on. That's just...
It's like he was looking for his landmark. Good physical play there. I mean, he drove that corner. Obviously, he had the momentum.
Right.
Well, and a lot of times too, you don't always have to necessarily make the block on that. If they believe the route and they run with you, you're good. So he did both there.
Yeah.
Who is this? Who are they playing right here?
Virginia Tech.
Virginia Tech.
Okay.
Good defense. They like running these unders with him.
He's got momentum.
Rotate one deep here. First down. Book throws the crosser. It is Claypool spinning a bail.
Amazing spin move.
Rotate one deep here. First down.
Yeah, I mean, he's just.
All right, I'm ready to look at Mims. If you guys
Yeah.
are. Cool. I know it sounds bad, but like.
Nah, let's keep it going a little bit here. Gotta give
All right,
him
I'm
more.
gonna get some water. I'm gonna look at the chat a little bit.
That's disrespectful, bro.
Hey, he's got to do some stuff for me too. Okay, here we got no
Bottom of the
dog in him.
screen,
Yeah, I
yeah.
don't see any dog in him. I don't need to draft another Miles Boykin on my team. Miles Boykin's film was much better than Chase Claypool's, in my
Yes, I agree too.
opinion. And not even close, because you could see glimpses of almost greatness in Miles Boykin's film. I did not see that in Claypool today and other times. Garrett mentioned he could be a stand-up. Why would blocking skill help him get on an NFL field?
Top of the
Garrett, I'll
screen.
let you take that one.
Say that again.
So Garrett mentioned he could be a stand-up. Why would blocking skill help him get on an NFL field? That's from Mac. Sorry.
I honestly don't think he's a bad blocker right now for the wide receiver position. And if he is a stand-up wide, basically that's just a big slot is really all that is. I don't really think he needs to drastically improve in that area. And now, if he were to be moved to tight end, that's a big transition to make. But could he end up with a Darren Waller-esque type transition, it's entirely possible. But those are very, very rare cases. Those don't happen very often. And so at this point, I think he need to stick with receiver. I do think he's a good blocker or a wide receiver, and I think, but running more of out of the slot, stand up Y. I think that's a better route for him personally.
Is this what we're gonna do now? Any guy's gonna be Darren Waller?
He reminds me of like Alan Lazard a little bit.
I mean, if you're going to talk about a converted, wide receiver, I mean, he's the most obvious one to talk about right now. He's not the only one, but he's the most obvious one. And I said no. I said he's not going to be Darren Waller.
I'm just saying in general. Is that going to be
right.
like it would just be like
for sure it is. It has to be.
Hey, I think Silver Sports said it best in our chat. Can we turn on the varsity game? That's so perfect.
That is perfect. I mean, yeah, we'll get to him. Let's give Claypool some time here.
I'm gonna scout some of these other guys here. Book staring down his read again.
It's just, I mean,
there's no need to scout Book. He's not going.
Claypool, he had a great combine, right? He had a great combine. This is a great example of game tape being completely different than what you see in the underwear Olympics and the NFL Combine. Like, some people are just really good at running straight and jumping.
I'm just gonna tell you all this.
Oh damn! Look at this play.
Wow. Popped out, caught it in the air. Book got stiff armed in the face. Let's see this 4-4-2 Claypool.
Yeah, where's Claypool at here?
Ruggs would 20 some
seconds left.
Hey, there's Claypool.
There he is.
There's Claypool.
All right.
He just Ben Watson to that one, which you guys probably don't get that reference.
Dude, that was 9 seconds left in the half, dude. 10 seconds. Wow.
Garrett, do you know what I'm referencing?
And I know exactly who Ben Watson is.
No, I said Ben Watson in that one. Do you know the play I'm referencing?
Oh, I don't know the exact play. No.
It was either divisional or AFC Championship game. Patriots fumbled, and Champ Bailey got interception. Champ Bailey's running all the way back. Ben Watson came from all the way across the field and knocked him out inside the 5.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, big play. Oh, there you go. See, look, our chat's got it. See, maybe our chat knows more than you guys know. Vladdy, 2006 AFC Championship game. My man made the tackle.
Here's the thing. For us Ohio State fans, we call that the Maurice Claret.
Waylon's like Rain Man when it comes to these guys.
I'm just old. I've been around this junk.
You know the Maurice Claret play, right?
The Maurice Claret play. Well, no, I don't think I know that one.
Oh, well, let me teach you something, Nick.
Finally.
2003 National Championship game. Miami Hurricanes versus the Ohio State Buckeyes. Overtime. Maurice Claret fumbles, tracks down his own guy that gets the ball from him, strips it from him, recovers it, and the Buckeyes end up scoring a couple drives.
Wow. That was Craig Krenzel, right?
Yep.
Craig Krenzel was starting quarterback. Yep.
Wow, that's a great play there, Garrett.
Craig Krenzel had one of the best 3 cones.
In the same light, that was one of my favorite Johnny Manziel plays when he won the Heisman. Was one of his own guys fumbled. They were returning it. Manziel tracks him down, strips the ball, and recovers it all himself.
I'm calling it.
Claypool's
done.
Platty said it's the divisional one.
We're moving on to the man, the myth, the legend, Denzel Mims. So this guy, what was his vertical, guys? 36, I think, around there.
The impressive thing was the 6.663 cone.
Yeah,
6.66. That's absurd.
Well,
especially at 6'3".
Well, hold on. I got some news on that, but let me rattle off those numbers, and then actually me and Jared were talking off air, Garrett. So I want to get your opinion on this.
Okay.
So he was 6'3", 207, 4.38, 38.5 vertical. So two inches less than Claypool. So we probably shouldn't even talk about Mims, right? Unathletic. Anyways, kidding. 131 in the broad jump. So that would be, what would that be? Almost 11 feet, right?
Yeah.
6'6", 3 cone, as you were saying, in the 4.43 short shuttle. So how about this, Garrett? There are 4 guys that broke 7 in the 3 cone. Now, again, not everyone tested. Judy and some of them didn't test.
Yep.
Here are the sizes of the 4 guys. Okay. We have 6'4", 230, 6'3", 207, which is Mims, 6'2", 209, and 6'4", 223.
That's crazy because usually those dominant three cones are those 5'10" guys that, quick speedsters, short, choppy steps.
Mm-hmm.
That's impressive.
So it was Michael Pittman, Aaron Parker, Denzel Mims.
Oh, out of Rhode Island, yeah.
And then Juwan Johnson.
Oh, from Oregon. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Former
isn't that
Tennessee.
crazy? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Mims ran a 4.38 too. Like, I did not see that coming at all.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, see that one I got on you guys. All of you guys had him in like the 4.5s, 4.6s. I was the one that had him in the 4s. So
oh, great.
I'm just saying.
No, you did. You called that. I had him in like the 4.5s.
Yeah.
He just
Well, I
doesn't
didn't even call it. He ran freaking 4.3s.
Yeah. All right, guys, you want to watch Denzel? This is why I'm hot, Mims.
Yeah.
Let's go.
They're like, just quit talking.
That's
and get into
that's
the
a good
damn film.
reference there.
I told him I got a good nickname for him, and no one said it yet.
This is why.
Oh, that's your nickname?
Yeah, dude.
It's a little
this is why I'm
long,
hot, Mims.
But I like it.
It's probably outdating all these kids that don't know that song.
Good feet off the line
Oh,
here.
that would have probably been what, junior year for me?
He's got quick. Already, I can tell he's got quicker feet than Claypool.
He does have quick feet. Yep.
Like off of one play.
I like some of his route running too that I've watched. Oh yeah, I watched this game too.
You might have to watch a few games with him. All right. Immediately, his first reaction is get the corner's hands off, which is what you want to see.
Yep, I mean, he ran through traffic clean there, which I like. Like, look at that. That's exactly it.
Good move.
Stemmed outside, opened up the corner's hips, free release inside. And this is, watch this from the next angle. It's brutal. Look at this. The TV, he's so open. And they miss. This is a MA for the DBs. This would have been a touchdown.
Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Is there anyone? Oh, the running back. What are you doing? He steps on the quarterback's foot, man. Like, can't step into his throw.
Is that Hasty?
I don't know.
probably
No, I don't
Hasty,
think
the
that
running
was
back.
Hasty.
No, that's not Hasty. That's
Was
a
it?
different one. Hasty's.
Hasty's
you
like
can tell by the
3,
hair.
right?
Look at that. Good release
Yeah,
inside.
uses his hands well. Gives him like a straight arm a little bit.
Are you guys worried he's a little skinny at 6'3", 207?
Not really.
No. Okay.
As long as you're over 200 pounds, I'm okay.
I mean, we
205.
see this. There's quite a few players like this. I mean, he's, if you're talking body mass, he's got it better than CDs. He's got it better than Judy.
I didn't realize he caught that ball.
Yeah, no, that was a great catch.
I don't know. The big thing that I came away with watching him before, and we'll see a little bit in this game and the next one as well. I don't know that we have anybody in this class that seems to have a larger catch radius.
Higgins
than Mims does.
Yeah, him and Higgins.
Higgins has a very good one as well. I agree with that. But he's definitely up there.
I agree, and he has great body control. I have him like with great hands, body control, and catch radius for sure. But originally, I didn't think he was as fast as he showed. So
He's got some effort in there. Stayed with it.
Cody said AJ Green.
Yeah. Is that him on the bottom here? That doesn't look like him. That's not him.
No, it's not.
Who did this one? Not him.
No,
Garrett.
Garrett?
Just kidding. Garrett doesn't use the red.
Don't you put that?
Red circles.
I don't use any.
I will say that guy did look like him. It was probably me. Those look like my circles.
Jared.
Oh man. Hey, sometimes it's hard to tell.
It is. It is hard to tell.
See, look at this one, though. Go back. I love this one. So it's a good under route by him. He avoids traffic, but then he realizes he's not going to get. Look at his hustle right here and burst to find somebody.
Mm-hmm. I
That's
agree.
a good teammate there. I like
Yeah.
that effort. Outside shade. Okay, never mind. It's wrong. Oklahoma's doing some different stuff.
There's
I like
Hasty.
it. Yeah, that's Hasty. Ooh, he got hair there, didn't he?
He's fighting with him here.
No, you got him by the hair.
Mims
You got him
out
by the
here.
hair. Perfectly legal.
Mims is fighting with the.
Yeah.
I like it. I like that.
Yeah, little dog in him.
Yeah. That's not Judy there. That's
Oh,
CeeDee Lamb.
that's not Justin Jefferson. Ooh.
Throwing some shade.
If people have watched all of our tapes, they're gonna know exactly what we're saying. But if they haven't, they're like, "What are they doing?"
Why
Ooh,
are they
stacks
being
him
such
here.
Stacked him really well.
Yeah.
Wow, what a release! So this one, his feet weren't perfect.
See how-
Is
see
it
how-
hesitation?
He dips his shoulder here too to avoid the hands of the corner. It's real subtle. Yeah. He gets under him here. That's
Yeah,
how he
and
gets his
and
release.
the hand, you got
Yep.
him. But he hesitated. Like he didn't actually step inside. He just hesitated for a second, half second there.
He's good, man. That's some technical skill all the way around.
That's a really good one.
Good release, stacks him, uses his hands here to get some extra
So-
separation, and
I said this earlier.
Drops in
So
the bucket.
stacking. So stacking means that when you are directly in front of the corner, and then they're in a complete trail, so you can go left, right, straight, wherever, and they're at your mercy. Because most of the time the corner wants to have you only go to one side, and they can kind of dictate your route and your break.
so already, I mean, just look this catch too. Like,
Yeah. But look at this though. He went inside to get back out to give himself room. Go back to the beginning. It's right here. So he's already lined up tight.
mm-hmm.
Goes inside this corner right here, and then fought him outside. See that?
Yep, set him up.
Yeah, that's
I mean, not that it was any question of who was the better wide receiver coming into this, but it's just clear who the better prospect is. Like,
This
already.
sounds silly to ask this, and I should know having filmed all of them, but I wonder what his bench press was because he's very physical. He plays very strong, and he creates some pretty good separation with some of his hand fighting. I'm
Someone
gonna have to go
Google
back and
that.
look and see what it was.
16 reps is what he had.
16.
Okay.
That's
Not
good.
bad for a receiver.
Yeah, top was like 23, I think.
And that was
Cephas.
Cephas who ran like a 4.7 million.
16's
Oh,
good for a
Wisconsin.
lengthy guy like Mims at 207. Like, that's real good.
He's gonna end up in my top 10 at receiver.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I think he should be. I think he's...
Do you think
think
that
he's been
this
in
is
line.
why I'm hot is going to stick now after this, watching this, boys?
It should. It's a great reference.
Didn't Mims have another song, too?
Like this. I like that one as well.
Oh, yeah. Like this.
Come on, man. That's my heyday.
Yeah, man. Me too. I think that was on my MySpace, one of my MySpace songs. This is why I'm hot.
MySpace.
That's hilarious.
Dude, do we have this going and streaming into MySpace too? We have it everywhere else.
It should. It
Little
should.
little push off here at the top of the route.
Nice.
Real
Yeah.
subtle too.
Well,
Can't
here's
really
what I
see
like
it.
too. Watch him stop and watch that separation. That corner did not think that was happening at all.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's at an ankle. He's going to come out later in this game too. with
Now,
an
are there
ankle.
any issues with him? Do you guys know about? I haven't seen anything. He's a senior, right? He's a fourth-year senior.
Senior? Right.
Yep.
I can look it up if you want.
I haven't heard about any off the field issues, and I don't know of any serious lingering medical issues as far as that kind of stuff goes. Going in from what I watched before, my biggest questions, and it's this way with all Big 12 receivers, and then specifically in the Baylor system, it's very wide receiver friendly. Is he a product of a very good system and weaker defensive backs, or is he just that talented? And I think the more I've watched, the more I've come to realize he's just that talented.
I mean, the system too. I mean, you're only referencing who? Jalen Hurd at this point? All the
From
other
Baylor?
guys. Yeah, but all the other guys were in
Josh
a different
Gordon.
system. Yeah, but
Right,
they're in
right.
different coaching,
Not the same
different scheme.
offense. Exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
Art's not there anymore.
Right. So you can't, Kendall Wright and Terrence Williams and Gordon and
Corey Coleman.
they're all Corey Coleman. Oh, don't forget about my boy KD Cannon.
Oh God.
I liked him.
Someone dropped his name on a podcast. I think it was Fantasy Mansion the other day.
No comment.
Denzel Mims is good, guys. He's a good player.
He is.
He is good. Right now, yeah, he has to rise up everyone's ranks, and it's not.
Let's be. Go ahead.
And it's not based on combine. This is based on film, but the combine makes you go back and look at it again. That's your boy Hasty.
There he is.
Not a big
So
fan.
let's be nitpicky. What does he need to work on? Because obviously, we seem to be pretty unanimous. We weren't really huge fans of Claypool. We really like Denzel Mims. But what are the things that he needs to get a little bit better at?
I like him to be more physical within his routes.
Mm-hmm.
He seems to have a lot of little nuances that you don't see a lot of these prospects showing, with like the hands at the line of scrimmage, dipping his shoulder like we saw earlier. I'd like to see him get out of his breaks a little crisper, but I mean, to be honest, he's showing some more here than I first seen when I was watching him before.
So, okay, if you want to get nitpicky, back at this route, when he does this dig, the corner believes 0% of him not coming across the middle of the field.
Yeah, you want to get nitpicky. We can do
he's
that.
He's got to press that up.
Just ask Nick.
He
can do it.
He could stem that a little bit more to the corner, lean into him. Like right here, it doesn't lean in, and then come back out.
Is it crazy to think that he could get first round NFL draft capital now? Because
not crazy.
No,
that's kind of where I was at as well.
He gives you that number one.
I could easily see him
mold.
Yeah, he's got the frame. He's got the athleticism. There's not a lot of obvious holes.
I would take him over Jefferson rather easily.
I probably.
I think I
too.
would at this point too. I think the only ones that I can say confidently that I would take over him right now would be CD and Judy, Rager, and T. Higgins.
Yep.
I think that's it.
Same.
Bugs?
I can't say that confidently at this point. It's close. But I think those are the only ones that I can say, like, I don't see him crossing that threshold of those top four.
Rich
he
is
might
obsessed
he
with
might
rugs.
get all the way up to my fifth.
Rich loves
He
himself
does.
some
He does
rugs.
love Riggs.
Riggs. Oh.
And this stinks because this is go back to the start. This is clutch. Look at this. Tied at 31, fourth quarter, 3rd and long. That's a pretty good route, honestly. To get this corner to bite. He stops his momentum enough.
Yeah, gets his hands off him.
Gets past him. I mean, this is 3rd and 11. They know what's happening here.
Did he fade
3.
that route a little bit too much to the sideline though? He kind of
did,
gave him a
he
smaller
did.
window to throw into.
And
But there's also safety over the top, too.
I'd like to see him work his way back to the football a little more. But
He could have hand catched
what's the
this one. He body
situation
caught it.
here? 4th quarter, under 2 minutes left. Oklahoma's up 3. Like, they're playing prevent a little bit here, keeping everything in front.
Platty says he's similar to Sutton as a prospect, but Mims is
Gotta
more
get
fun
out of
coming
bounds, man. You gotta get out of bounds here.
I don't see Sutton here. I don't, because Sutton's thicker. Sutton had way more flexibility with his body control, and was more physical than Mims. I think they're two different types of big receivers.
Josh Gordon.
See, this is a great play.
That was
here.
what Rich was saying yesterday.
This is coming back.
Good
Balance.
balance. Ooh.
See?
Okay, a little after the catch ability, elusiveness.
I can see Green Bay taking him. I want Green Bay to take a
Hey,
speed guy.
watch how he gets his chin down to his
I
knees
agree.
here.
Yeah.
I think Rager
Gets
Ruggs,
his chin down.
Yes.
somebody like that would be
Ruggs
much
won't
better
last him.
fit.
I think Rager's perfect for Green Bay.
I would love to see Mims go to Buffalo. I think he would be a good pairing for Josh Allen.
And he's hurt.
It's that ankle again.
All right. Well, that's game 1 versus Oklahoma, and so far I'm pretty pleased.
Tyrell Williams with the little wiggle. I don't mind that. Comp.
All right.
the
So
yellows.
we got Texas here.
Ooh. It's not Oregon?
I know, right?
What did
Got
you
some
want to watch?
Unis.
Juwan Johnson.
Dude, Texas they're coming back, man. That program's getting talent all over the place. So this is nice to fight
Yeah,
to make him miss.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Hands
a bad route.
catch. Little move here. Gets the first down.
I mean, there's awareness there too for him settling down, not running out of bounds.
Sea Dog says DJ Chark. I don't hate that.
Yeah.
Jared, these look different than your circles. This must not have been your game.
No, these are a little thicker. Someone was feeling good. I got a little.
Wow. Wow. You boys, I tell you what. Well, this isn't 4K, so we know it's not that, guys.
Thick with two
Yeah, it's-
C's. No, this is not
tough one to
4K.
watch.
I mean, we have another.
Look at
game
him
for
fight to get
some-
inside here for that block.
Hey, all right. Picking on little boy.
That's not him. My goodness, not even close to him. Not him.
No, it's not.
This isn't me. It's
That's
that same
16.
guy too. It was that same dude,
16, yeah.
same player.
That was a good block, though.
What do y'all think of Duvernay?
He's very fast. That's what just played. Did he catch that?
No.
Okay. Very fast player. Good route runner. I'm not sure he's going to get the draft capital that people want him to. My guess is he'll probably go 4th round, maybe best case scenario 3rd round.
I haven't even gotten.
And I think he
yet.
could be a good slot receiver at the next level, but I'm not expecting anything big time.
Yeah, I haven't even wasted my time like watching him yet. I've seen a little bit, but I haven't broken him down yet.
Yeah, I think I've watched one game. The most film I've watched of Duvernay was out of high school when I'm doing my Devy reports. So I'm familiar with him. I mean, kid's got jets. You know, I thought he was going to be better before he transferred schools.
All right. This one's giving me a little bit of a headache. What do you say we?
Yeah, pick a different game. I'm
Hey,
having a hard time.
Jared, why don't you
seeing
put on the
what's going
glasses? Man, I don't want you getting headaches.
Ooh,
Do look good. Those
I'm
glasses.
telling you, man. Not a bad idea.
damn it! I think they're upstairs. All right, Iowa
Sounds like
State
someone back
here.
there.
I thought you said the, and then you said Iowa State. so-
Iowa State.
Oh, it's okay. We'll start
Oh.
off with a bang.
Man, he stacked him here. Watch him. He is on top of this corner. This corner's got no shot.
So I mean, he's effective from all levels of the field, which I like.
Yep. And this is a tight split, too. Ooh, there you go. Ooh. Hold on. Dips inside.
Little double move.
Yeah, dips inside. Nice.
Little hand.
And the hands catch.
Hands, yep. Good
Can you
use
put
of
his hand up?
hands
Like,
here.
give it to me?
I like this guy a lot.
Yep.
I like
Oh,
I was coming in expecting to like him, and I'm like falling in love as we're watching.
It's like that room Jared's in right now.
Hey, don't hate.
I'm not in the bang bang room, right?
I had to do a
Sea
little
Dog
something.
Woke said, not enough Rams comps tonight for me.
That's true. Which Ram do you comp him to, Nick?
Yeah, I got to think on this one because this is going to be, I got to make sure it's right.
Torrey Holt.
No, he's not Torrey Holt.
Just kidding.
Not Torrey Holt. That's Judy.
You're thinking.
I mean,
Yes.
a little Ricky Prohl maybe.
Ooh, he looks like he got hurt or something on this one.
Yeah, he's got that ankle, man. He's got that ankle.
Ooh.
Oh, come on.
Has he had any big injuries?
Not that I know of.
Not to my knowledge. I can do some more digging, but to my knowledge, he's been
Someone said
relatively
Kenny
healthy.
Britt.
Kenny. Oh,
That's
that's
probably
a
the
Kenny
best
Britt's a
one.
good one.
Yeah, that's the best one right there.
Oh,
one.
Daniel, my
Mr.
man.
Right. I like that.
Kenny Britt, yeah.
Funny.
I can
The
see it now.
Rams, Kenny Britt. Rams legend.
Kenny Britt is a clown, man. He's a different dude. I remember when he came to the Browns, it was just like,
Yeah.
he's a different bird.
I'll tell you what, though, man, he was a talented player.
Yeah.
I mean, he lasted
Put it all
way
together.
longer than a lot of other people did.
I remember they would do like
Sure.
little shorts from like inside the Browns like locker rooms and stuff, and like it's like this dude's goofy.
Despite the injuries.
And still get a first down. On the ground, here's Hasty. Second down and 8.
Oh, nice.
Got a man in the end zone.
Throw
Probably
it,
set him up.
Nice.
throw it up to me.
Yeah, but I mean, he fake blocked, and then just this corner is just on a turnstile.
Second down and 8. Brewer to throw for it. Got a man in the end zone. And
It's too easy.
No, that takes some advanced, route running to do the fake block, the actual block, and be patient enough to sell it.
And you know what everybody was saying at the Senior Bowl, like with this guy, is like his technique was so good on his releases with his hands.
I was gonna say, look at his outside hand there. He even was able to throw him a little bit on the fake block. That was
Yeah.
that's what Mims does so well. He's got good size and he knows
that's the thing. He's figured out some good nuanced ways to get away with a lot of stuff.
Uses his hands well. Not just catching the ball, but to get himself open.
stay with the ground game. Brewer, they'll take a shot now, and it is flat corner, and he just reads the eyes of the quarterback.
He might be a first-round pick.
Falls under. It's the number one route that Baylor likes to throw against this Iowa State defense. Back into his
How many receivers you guys think is going to go in the first round?
A lot. Well,
5?
I
Over
think
under
obviously
5.5?
CD and Judy are locks,
Touchdown here.
and I think Ruggs is a lock.
Man,
So
that's not an easy
so
catch.
those three are locks.
Who do you have?
CD, Judy, and Ruggs are all locks to go in the first round, in my opinion.
Daniel Wright says
I would
5.
be shocked.
Everybody give
so-
us your how many wide receivers go in the first round.
Do you think
so
Ruggs ran
do-
fast enough?
4.27, like, I mean, is that good?
Let's count it twice, though. We all knew he was fast, and now people are just like,
It's funny, dude's like scoring touchdowns over here, and we're not even commenting.
That's a
That's how
hard
good he
catch,
is.
man.
well,
Like,
and he got
that
around
wasn't-
him, used his hands.
That was a great play, and we're just talking over it because he's impressed that often.
It's expected.
I'm telling you, I think he goes in the first round.
First
He
round
shows-
I
NFL
think Mims
draft.
goes in the first round.
NFL
He
draft.
drips
Yes.
confidence.
Yes.
But that's huge. You got to play with that confidence. Look at that. I'll throw him down. I wish you threw him down.
Yeah, so see.
Well, and
let's
we
go
have
through 'em
started
real
to
quick.
see a bigger trend of the Senior Bowl standouts being successful at the next level. That has started to become a trend.
CeeDee Lamb, Jerry Judy, Henry
Ruggs
Ruggs.
are all locks.
That's-
So Rager, are we assuming he goes in the first round or no?
I don't know, man. I think he should. Personally, I don't know if he will. Let's say he does. That's 4. Because I think he
4?
should. Nick thinks he
T.
should.
Higgins,
Yes.
Higgins for sure.
That's 5.
Justin Jefferson.
No.
Could the 4-4-3,
Could.
but I don't
I'm just
think he
saying that
should.
one I'm not as sure on.
Okay,
Let's come
Mims?
back to him. Yeah. I think Mims should be a first. That's 6 wide receivers. That'd be crazy.
What about and I don't quite see it, but Brandon Ayuk has gotten some love.
Nah. I don't think he will.
I don't think so either.
Here-
But
Here's the other thing.
He's got that special deal.
As good as these receivers are, if you're an NFL GM, okay, you're watching all these tapes even more than we are. You're getting all the reports. You're like, man, there's so much talent. Why waste a first? We can get it go in
exactly, and that's what I was thinking as well. Will the talent hurt some of these top end guys because there's so much depth?
It's kind of
And
like
I
running back.
think the same thing could happen at running back.
It'll depend how the draft board falls. You know?
Guys, the more I watch him, do you guys see Henry Ellard?
Who the hell is who the hell is that? What's the
Chat, please help me out with this one.
Bro.
I'll stop and they'll let you know.
So 6 wide receivers, let's say. That's
Henry Allard.
You guys are so like I'm in a different world.
so Justin
now.
Jefferson's
This
a
is
guy
insane.
I don't think I'm gonna own any of because I think he's gonna go way too early in rookie drafts.
You're
For
Googling right now, aren't you,
context.
Garrett?
I'm literally looking up Henry
Dude,
Allard.
he's
Yeah.
a legend.
From what? The 1960s? Like, what are we?
Yeah, late second is not happening
80s and
anymore for
90s.
Mims.
It's because he was a Ram. That's why you're bringing him up.
Yes, and it's funny, and he's good.
I saw the first picture that showed up and it's a friggin' Ram. I'm like, okay, now I know why that was the guy.
Oh, come on. It's a good joke. We got to keep it going at this
So
point.
someone said AJ
man.
Green earlier. I mean, I think that's a pretty good comp.
It's not bad, actually.
Yeah, it's
It's not bad because AJ Green is so technically sound, and Mims might be more of a pure
He's more
athlete,
physical.
but AJ Green is
think
much
Green-
better technically sound.
I think Green might be more springy too.
I think Green and Higgins are pretty close.
See, I think Higgins. Yeah. I don't know. Higgins is as good of an athlete, but Pickens.
George Pickens looks good.
Dude. I call him a Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
What do you think
I
about
think
that?
he's gonna be faster. I think he's a better. I think the technical side of his game, I think he'll be able to be a good route runner, a good, great hands. But I think he's a much better athlete than Keenan Allen is. Keenan Allen's a subpar athlete. He's a great receiver, but he's a subpar athlete.
An athlete, we all say, in terms of the NFL.
Oh yeah, not compared to us.
Yeah, no. It's just some people. Sometimes you have to distinguish that because people
That's
will
true.
be like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
some
he's
people
not
are
an
like, well, you
athlete."
couldn't go out there. Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, I'll beat all these guys in a Spartan race. So there.
Yeah, you will. Not with
I
that
would, though.
foot, though.
They'd fail
Or that
stuff.
back. I know how you threw that back out. He's
Yeah,
like,
it hurts right now.
He's like, shut up.
It hurts.
That sucks. Sorry,
Dude, so
to hear that.
I got my first alcohol
Nice
injection
catch,
yesterday. Yeah, it's a
Mims.
great catch away from his body. And
And that
so
was what we were
they're-
talking about with the catch radius. I mean, he's able to catch things far away from his body and be able to bring it in.
Go
Never.
back here. Watch him go under and then over.
Yep.
That's man.
Good
And he's not
awareness.
looking back for the ball. That's great. Anyway, my foot is completely sore because I got an alcohol injection to kill the nerve in my foot. I can barely walk. today.
Alcohol injection?
Yeah, it's because cortisone
I didn't
wasn't
even know that
working,
was a
so this is
thing.
the next step up. Yeah.
So, fellas, I mean, this is the first time we're actually finishing right on 11:30. Clearly, we love Denzel Mims, all three of us here.
Yeah. He at this point, I don't see how he doesn't go in the first round. I know I will personally be owning a lot of shares. And like I said in the stream, there's only 4 guys that I feel comfortable at this time saying that I have ahead of him. And I wouldn't even be shocked if I dig in deeper further on my own personal study that he even rival some of those guys. I'm walking away extremely, extremely impressed. And it's nice to see when somebody does it everywhere they go. He dominated at Baylor. He dominated the Senior Bowl. He dominated the Combine. Everywhere he's gone so far, things have turned to gold.
Yeah. No, I agree. Rich says that he will be owning a ton of Mims shares.
Not in any leagues we playing together, buddy.
I'm going to try to do the same. What surprised me tonight with Mims is just his technical skill, which he showed that he's a good athlete. Yeah.
But knowledge
good.
too, knowing where to go, knowing how to set guys up, knowing how to get open, the fake block and hold it there and then get a touchdown. I mean, all those things, that's a nuance, that's film study. That's the things that you want to see, not I'm just out athleting everybody, because you can't do that in the league.
So last week we did a bonus player. Do you guys have time? Do you guys want to do one more player? since we're stopping right here at 11:30, because we could watch
Just do like one game of somebody real quick.
one, maybe two. Gandy Golden, he's like the same mold as these two guys that we just
Pittman?
watched tonight. Michael Pittman.
Pittman is better.
I do like Pittman a lot, and he had another. He would fit the bill of.
I like
He,
both.
he
of
did
them.
really well at the combine. I'm fine with either one, but he had a sneaky good combine.
Let's let the chat decide.
That's gonna take a while.
All right, vote now. AGG or Michael Pittman.
Yeah, vote now. AGG.
Both very physical.
or
Both
Michael
very physical
Pittman.
receivers.
Whew. With the Buffalo tape, Gandy
What
Golden.
is wrong with these people? What AGG? Come on.
Let's see, we got
Pittman.
2-2.
Oh, it's
There we
split.
go.
It's 2-2. 3-2.
Oh, Pittman's-
Pittman.
Pittman stepping it up.
We'll give it until 11:33.
2 more minutes.
Yeah.
2 minutes of us just.
Rich, you
Oh,
don't count.
Oh,
Oh wow! All of a sudden, Pittman's
I-
taking over.
I feel like I've still owned it, and I just went over the top with my Pittman love, and they're coming with me.
Damn.
Yeah.
Corey
right.
Kluber's on here.
It's just like
Dude,
running away.
Cleveland
with
Indians
It.
great wants Michael Pittman.
Pittman, it is.
All day.
Obviously.
There you go,
Two
Adam.
times Cy Young.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
And for you, anybody that's new here, what we are looking at is the Dynasty Nerds film room. So when you're preparing for your rookie drafts, you want to watch tape like us, you can just come in here to the Dynasty film room, Dynasty Nerds film room, and we have all the 2020 rookies and game tapes cut up specifically for them.
One of the names, like as you've been scrolling through, you just get to see a bunch of the different names. Anthony McFarland was another guy that was impressive at the combine for me, mostly because he weighed in at 208 pounds, which I was very, very surprised to see that. I had him, I was hoping for 200 for him. I thought that would have been great if he weighed in at 200 pounds. So coming in at 208, he was a player that was already very interesting to me, and he still ran in the 4.4s at 208. He's definitely rising up my boards, and I'm very interested in him.
Okay, so we got Colorado 7 for 156, BYU 9 for 95, Oregon 8 for 37. That's not happening. So either Colorado, where he had 7 for 156. Yeah, let's do the 156. Sound good?
Man, I just McFarland is like one of the worst short yardage runners I've seen in a while. I was a fan of him, but I just watched some of him the other night, and it's like, oh, I struggle.
The 2019 tape is tough. I enjoyed the 2018 tape much more.
Against Ohio State.
Wow, I enjoyed that.
My man.
but also not.
My man.
Good job of getting down, sitting in the window
Yep.
here.
And this is where he excels, in my opinion. What makes him a little bit more of almost like a freak is after the reception, he's aggressive for a big guy. I mean, this is nice because he got nice and wide to sit in that hole. That's smart. And if you are wondering, this is Mr. Biceps' son, Michael Pittman.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I mean, oh, you guys remember him? Okay, good.
Man, he threw this dude out of the way.
Nick, I hate how much I love you, and I love how much I hate you.
Dude, Michael Pittman was a stud back in the day.
Yeah, no, he really
Ooh,
was.
there's a run.
He's good after the catch, man, like you said.
Is this Amon-Ra?
Yeah, this is Amon St. Brown right here on the after the catch. Or the jet sweep, I should say.
Look at that. Lower in the shoulder.
Michael Pittman was also one of the ones while I was at the combine. He was one of the ones I walked away from that really seemed to understand and grasp the game really well. He was very articulate in being able to explain different schemes, different routes, different concepts, how he would even play. So I walked away very impressed with his interviews as well.
That 2 routes ago, I liked how he broke outside and then he stemmed up a little bit inside before he broke outside.
Yeah.
You know,
Kinda.
that's smart with knowing spacing. And Silver Sports, does that make him Mr. Triceps? I think it has to. You got to stay in the arm family. He's a try guy.
Is that your special nickname for this guy?
Yeah, we'll just call
What's
him Mr.
Claypool
Triceps.
for you? Deadpool?
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Deadpool. That's a good one. Will you guys draft him anywhere?
Claypool?
I mean, I'll have to see where he ends up, but
No,
not
I
in the
won't.
first 2 rounds.
I wouldn't
mean,
draft him
maybe
round
as a
3.
3rd-round flyer. I'd have to see
Pittman's
all
a
the
round
other
3 guy,
stuff.
isn't he?
What's that?
Pittman's a round 2, 3 guy, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Probably. I'll take him in the 2nd round. I like Michael Pittman quite a bit.
I
Yeah,
got
I do too, but
Pittman
I'm
in
just
my
saying,
top
like-
10 wide receivers.
Well, random BYU.
Look at that.
Pittman here.
Look at that awareness to keep his feet in. Wow.
This is
these are
definitely a
highlights from other
Shaq.
games.
This is a Shaq film.
Dude, that
'Cause he's
one
showing
where he
that-
high points,
yeah,
this
those
is
highlights.
amazing.
Yeah. Dynasty tools.
Look at that body control. Ooh. This one's so nice. Or that one where he high pointed and then ran away. Poor Utah.
He's a big boy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody got his combine measurements, what he came in at and stuff? He ran
Yeah, I'll get you.
a 4.52, right?
4.5, yeah, something like that. It was
Yeah,
4.52, 4.53. And
I was
that's a
surprised
great
by
number
that.
for somebody with his size.
Yeah, I agree.
6'4", 223, 4'5", 36.5 vertical, 13 reps, 121 broad jump, 6'9", 3 cone, and a 4.14 short shuttle, which honestly, in the short shuttle, let's see who beat him in the short shuttle.
Can't imagine it was too many people, but also not that many people did it with how the
Hodges.
combine was.
He was second of everyone in the short shuttle.
I mean,
impressive.
Denzel Mims, he's the better player here.
Duvernay ran a 4.2 in the short shuttle. For an idea.
Pittman's just not that quick. It's a little choppy.
No, he's not crazy twitchy like some of these guys, but he's pretty smooth though.
He is. He's heady, too. You can tell.
Yeah. Weagle 85.
That-
Yeah,
go
I'm with
back to
you.
that
I'm not
one.
an AJ Dillon guy.
Go back to so this one here, he dips inside and then comes back outside. See that?
Yeah, he's going to the corner.
That's smart. That's spacing. Oh, sit down, son. Oh, he's got a family, Michael.
He's a physical guy.
Triceps coming at you.
Mr. Triceps.
That's a Juju Smith-Schuster block.
Weagle says, Garrett, I'm so glad you guys said on the podcast you're not AJ Dillon fans. I thought I was crazy because I hated his film.
Dude, AJ Dillon's terrible. I don't care what his combine is.
We have been given a blessing of him rising up other people's draft boards, and that will give you an opportunity to take someone that you shouldn't have been there, but they took AJ Dillon
Perfectly
instead.
said.
That is the beauty of what happened at the combine.
He's another guy we had to like shut his film off. We're like, we're done.
Yeah.
St. Brown fan, Nick?
Yeah.
He's quick.
I'm not crazy though, because I think he's limited with speed, but he does everything else well.
Yeah.
I've liked all of them. I like Equanimeous. He's my wide receiver 1 coming out. I was really high on Osiris, who hasn't really shown it at Stanford, but gosh, I thought he was the best combination of all of them, honestly.
Isn't their dad like some big like bodybuilder type guy?
Yeah, and they added the Saint to their name for some swag
him.
and kind of recognition.
Did
Yeah.
they really? I didn't know that.
That's funny.
That's what I read, and then someone tried to argue it with me, but I read an article from ESPN. It was a long article on, I mean, Dad's really big into it, obviously.
About to say he got
BJ Dillon is Samaje P. Ryan. Yes.
Do you think Michael Pittman Jr. projects more as a bigger slot guy? That was another interesting nugget that I got specifically from him at the combine. We were talking about Claypool earlier as a stand-up Y. Michael Pittman was talking about his versatility, and he said, "I'm willing to play all field. I'm willing to be the X. I'm willing to be the Z. I'm willing to be in the slot. I'm even willing to be a stand-up Y. So it was kind of interesting that he just offered that up on his own. But he absolutely could be utilized well as a bigger slot receiver.
Right there. See that step inside?
Yeah.
Right here. Boom, steps inside, trying to tilt the corner.
His
Just these
wingspan
little
was
things, man.
79 and 2/8. Someone asked.
Yeah, he's big, he's long.
Yeah, he is.
And yes,
Hey,
Pittman was a Belindakoff finalist.
Yeah. If you look at block.
He's physical,
Yes,
man.
yes, sir. Like, okay, he's not as quick as Mims or
Yeah.
explosive.
No.
But he weighs 20 more pounds than Mims too.
Right.
Almost.
He's
Yeah,
about
that's
the
one
same
thing.
size as Claypool, and he's a much better receiver.
And Pittman, like, for not being Mims, he's still a really good athlete for his size. That's the thing. Like,
Absolutely.
And I don't know. I know Claypool ran a better 40, but I think on tape, Pittman looks like the
Pittman,
faster player.
for sure. Runs the traffic better. Remember Claypool getting pushed to the sideline?
Yeah.
Pittman isn't having that happen.
Oh, he's uber physical.
Right here.
Mm.
Run a tunnel screen. Look at, okay, hold on, right there. The awareness to go in front of this linebacker. He came all the way back to go in front of him because he didn't want to throw a pick. How smart is that?
High IQ player for sure. He's done.
You love seeing
a
that
few
out
of
of
these little
a
things.
guy. You love seeing that out of a guy that his dad was a former NFL player. Like he's going to be. You would expect him to be advanced in some of these areas that a player that didn't have that type of availability to NFL athletes would have.
And like
So
we say
so
that
guys,
a
we're-
lot. Sorry. Nick.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. Go ahead.
I was about to say, like, so we say that a lot about guys like with good pedigree, their parents played in the NFL and stuff, but like, why does that matter? And I would say because they're around the game from like when they're young, they're around other players, like their dad's friends or other players. They're talking football all the time. They're around coaches all the time. So when you grow up with that, like you learn those little subtleties that sometimes some other guys wouldn't. Maybe they started playing their first time in high school, stuff like that. Woo.
I mean, he had to extend out for this one. You could tell he had to stay on it. So he avoided that contact. Oh, and it's over. Wow. I mean, so guys, it's pretty easily, this is why I'm hot, then Mr. Triceps, and then Deadpool, right? I mean, rankings.
Oh, look how he widens here.
Yep.
He gets away from the safety.
Yep.
He widens to get away from the safety.
Now, here's a question. I mean, to me, there's a humongous gap between Pittman and Deadpool. How big is the gap between Mims and Pittman?
I don't think it's a huge gap. I do think I will have Mims ahead, but I don't think it's going to be by a drastic margin.
It's less than I thought it was
Pittman
going to be.
Mims definitely has a higher ceiling.
For sure. But I think they have a very similar floor. I think both of them have a fairly high floor.
Look at that.
Just throws him.
See
Should
you.
get off.
They
Then
had
breaks
to
the
throw a
tackle.
flag
Oh,
on that, right?
Loses the shoe?
Michael Pittman did get a lot of offensive pass interference penalties.
I think they threw a flag on that. Yeah. Yeah, they did. Second and 23.
He got quite a bit. He got quite a few offensive pass interference penalties. But I can live with it. Dude's a very physical player.
Dude, he's so
MP
open on
Duncan
this play.
says Pittman is slightly heavier. Kenny Galladay. He's 5 pounds heavier. I don't hate it.
I mean, Kenny Galladay is such a good player. I think we're really underrating him, honestly.
Are you still buying Corey Davis, Nick?
Yeah, he's dirt cheap right now. Give me, he's
He
like
is
almost
dirt
free.
cheap. What do you go in our startup, Garrett? Like 12th round?
Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. It was a super flex tight end premium with rookie draft picks, so that obviously pushed him down.
Yeah.
Did you guys
more,
see that not one of his deep targets this year were catchable by PFF?
No, I did not.
No, I didn't
That's
see that.
crazy.
Not one. And again, I mean, I know people. I'm biased and whatnot, but I'm not saying he's going to be a wide receiver 1 right now. But if I can get him that cheap, I'm going to get him everywhere. Nothing in his game that I've watched says he can't be a fantasy asset.
We've talked about Pittman's physicality right there, but he goes up, gets the pass, gets hit by a second defender. He still doesn't go down. A lot of receivers are trying to get out of bounds there, go down. He's trying to still fight through 2 tacklers when he clearly doesn't have an opportunity to win that. I love that type of attitude out of my ex receiver.
Okay, go back to this
Wow,
guy.
great play. Crunch time, down 3.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm talking about. So look at what this is. They're down 3.
Sorry.
This is you was fighting, Garrett, you said. And then he does this. Watch this route. Stems outside, comes inside.
Just that step right there widens him.
Mm-hmm. And then comes flat, catches. And then he, for a big guy, is aggressive. And he wants it. That's a play.
And you know what? Good wheels to get that corner too.
Yeah.
And balance.
I do think his speed is underrated.
He plays fast.
And I think it showed that. I think that showed that at the combine.
Wow, that's a play, man. Clutch play, win the game play.
Tell you what, Michael Pittman's probably going to go mid-second, maybe late second or rookie drafts, right?
Yep.
He's a good second-round target.
Think about a guy like Pittman, a guy like Mims. Some of these guys, chances are they're probably going to be the second round of our rookie drafts. Where would you have taken them in last year's class?
It's always a good question.
You're probably looking at, I probably would have liked him more than Paris Campbell.
Oh my gosh. I did not like Paris Campbell at all.
And he was getting taken around 108, 109.
One more Pittman to 2-2-2 it.
I think I'm going to call it myself. You guys can keep going if you want.
Oh. All right. Let's see.
I'll ride it out with you, Jared.
All right.
No, we can call it.
That's up to you.
So Nick leaves in now. I offer to stay. That's fine. Whatever. My feelings.
We'll watch
hurt.
BYU. Oh, it's 9 minutes.
All right. See you, boys.
All right. See you later, Nick.
See you, Nick. See you next week. Hope your back feels better.
Pittman over Brian Edwards. That's going to be really tough for me. I do genuinely like Brian Edwards. Obviously, his stock is super low right now with the foot, not getting him participate in the combine. So right now, it seems easier to say Pittman over Edwards. But my first lap through, they were fairly comparable for me, and I had Edwards higher. So
yeah, same here. I had Edwards higher as well. I think he has a higher ceiling just from athleticism and just his production profile. With the broken foot, though, I think he's definitely gonna slide as we get closer to the draft. Garrett, you want to call it though, because this graphics
yeah, that's fine.
This is
a long video.
Yeah. All right. Well, we appreciate everybody riding it out with us. Glad we could get a little bit of Michael Pittman in here because he's pretty comparable as far as play style to these other guys we watched. If you could rank,
and he
these
fit
three,
the bill of shooting up after the combine as well.
Yeah. If you guys do want to watch any of this tape, like I said, it's all available in the prospect film room we have over at Dynasty Nerds. So definitely check it out. There's a lot of 2020 guys in here, and we also have quite a few 2021 and 2022 too. So a lot of value in here. Just $3 a month. Cup of coffee for my boy Garrett. If you could rank these three guys, Claypool's obviously third for both of us.
Correct.
Mims first for you.
Mims first for me. Yep. You said it earlier, and I think you were exactly right. Mims does have the higher ceiling, but I love a guy that had a former NFL player living in his house. Lots of knowledge to be gleaned from that, and obviously there's some physical traits that get passed down as well. So I do like Pittman quite a bit, and I think Claypool for right now I'm probably just fading. I doubt that he will go low enough for me to want him in any of my drafts.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I have Mims at 1 as well in this small group of guys here. But yeah, until next time, we'll see you guys next week. Maybe we'll get back to running backs here. We haven't watched running backs in a little bit. So
Yeah, that's my heart and soul. We need to get back to that. This would be a good guy to watch.
Yeah.
Darrington Evans. He kind of popped at the combine. So.
Ooh, I like that one. Maybe we'll put a pull up or something.
Ew.
All right. See ya.